Well, how do the chums? 'Tis I, the captain of all the Steves in all of the verse, and it is you! Yeah, you glorious person. Heck yes, well thank you for joining us. And yet last time, chums, I built out all of this. Yeah, I went to town on my little hydroponics farm in my frickin' freighter. Wanna see that video? It's up there. Awesome. But today, chums, I'm going to be building two areas now. I'm going to build a weapons desk, followed by a little refinery, complete with Gek Overseer. Yeah, the little draftsman Gek. Yeah, so let's put that in there. That lets me call in my sort of exocrafts to planet surfaces. I'm going to put this next to it, little hollow area, and that's where the weapons desk is going to go, chums. Yeah, it looked freaking sweet there, I think, facing onto there. Excellent idea, I think. Yeah, that should be epic. Right, so I'm going to go into super fast forwardy mode. I'm going to speed this up by double the amount of time that it took me to put this together. So here we go. So yeah, now somebody did point out to me, Captain Steve, it looks like you only spent 5 minutes on whatever you're doing. Well, I have sped this up by double the speed. And these videos are about 10 minutes long. So I've probably spent about half an hour on each of these builds. Now, I am quite a fast builder when it comes to bases. I've got good ideas in my head before I even start up the game, so I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it, and then I just get to it. So there we go. Yeah, it is what it is, but I have been working on my actual bridge. I did say during that video I will be adding to this, so I needed to get more ideas and more inspiration from what I'm doing out here so I can implement new stuff on the bridge. So yeah, I will show you the bridge in the final episode of this little build through. And I am going to be putting more things in here, perhaps as and when I get more Quicksilver items unlocked. But at the moment, I'm not going to fill it up super duper amount. I mean, I would like to put a little few droids going about the place and going about their business, but I do want to unlock a few more Quicksilvery bits. I mean, that bubble tank looks wondrous. I think I can do all sorts with that. Anyhow, here we go. Let's just carry on. I'm going to put in all these sort of like little crates. Now, if this was normal mode or perma or any other mode other than creative, they're going to be sweet because they're going to be packed full of goodness that you can just have. Oh, that one won't fit up there. Oh, shite. It doesn't matter. Right, now I'm going to put a load of these sort of barrels all the way along this wall in a horseshoe-type shape. Hopefully a horseshoe-type shape might encourage some luck. It doesn't, you know, superstition and all that. But here we go. Let's just whack all these around here and across the back of all of these containers. Yeah, and if I put a light above the centre of this, that could really sort of indicate where you can stand, so you can just spin on the spot and collect all of these in one foul swoop. I mean, if this was normal mode, this would be great. But yeah, being in creative, you don't need to actually harvest anything. So they're just there for eye candy inside of my creative save. But like I said, I would love to replicate perhaps some of this build in my normal mode. Now, I do quite like my normal freighter though. It kind of does what it needs to do, and it's not too flashy. But you know what? Flashy is good, isn't it? But then again, you can get some sort of frame drops, and you can also get some blue screens if it goes too flashy. So yeah, it's like even my bridge now that I've started to make it a little bit more complex, there's things that don't render on there. So yeah, that might give you an idea of what I've been doing on my actual freighter, and on the actual bridge I should say, which we get to. Like I said in the last episode, it's going to be the grand reveal. Yeah, I'm going to go around in camera mode through the whole of this, because although you're seeing the main stuff that I've added, I am going to add a little bit of more eye candy to each of the areas. So there we go, that's where this floor panel is going to go, and let's put in the next one. Sweet, you know what, I might make that one white though. Yep, I'm going to make this one white. Boom. So we've got the red and white colour scheme going along, and this one back to red. Yeah, it's almost like a barber shop, isn't it? You know where those red, white and striped sort of things come from? It's actually to symbolise blood and bandages, because your local barber would also remove limbs. Yeah, that was a thing. They used to actually remove legs and arms if you wanted them to, or manky fingers or whatever else. You know, leprosy and all that sort of shenanigans. Yeah, we'll just take that limb off. Oh, that one's gone gangrene as well. We'll take that one too. Your barber could do that. Yeah, no need to go to hospital or to the doctors. Yeah, the guy that cuts your hair can also cut your limbs. Yeah, don't worry, they'll grow back. No, they won't. Right, there we go. Let's put that into there. Lovely job. I'm actually telling the truth. You can Google that one. It's crazy. I learnt it on Horrid Histories, I believe. Something like that. It was a program like that, or a cartoony type thing. It looked like that. Right, there we go. It's amazing what you can find, isn't it, people? And let's put this one around here, and they will act as little steps to get onto that centre mezzanine. I'm quite liking this. I really do like the lights that these sort of wall panels give when they're actually on the floor, being used as floor panels. It does add a little bit of extra lighting. You can see there on the actual floor, you can see the extra lighting effects that is given. It's not a lot of light, granted, but you can see it from quite a distance, so it looks quite cool. Right, so we need the actual tech desk on here. This is the sort of overseer's desk. I'll be sticking that one right there. I love the way all the wires look like they're actually hanging down from this freighter ceiling. Perfect! Awesome! I like it a lot. Now, what I haven't got on the freighter so far is the blueprint machine, so I'm probably going to put the blueprint machine in here in some sort of close quarters. You know what, I might use the light desk. I don't use the light desk all that often, but that again adds a little bit of light. So yeah, why the fudge not? Now I've just got to find it in here. Let's put these shelving racks in first, since I'm on them. I can see the actual light desk, it's just over to the left a bit. So we stick that one there, round that way, yes please. Chickaboom, and I'll put one more above it. That adds a nice bit of light, a little bit of blue light. Coolio! And then, there's the little light desk. I'll stick that there, and I'm thinking to put the blueprint machine on top of it. I think that could look pretty darn sweet. Yeah, highlight it a bit. Where shall I put it near to the step, I think. There we go, because it's something that you're going to interact with. So why the heck not? So there we go, let's go to here. Into there, and where are you? It's portable, isn't it? Yes, it is. And there we go, blueprint machine. Looks like a little robot already. Just grab some arms onto the side of that, and you're in business, aren't you? But there we go, chickaboom, done diddly done. You know what? We could actually interface with that desk and call the overseer in, couldn't we? Yeah, let's do that. There he is. Yeah, he looks quite happy. Oh, the lighting's a bit dark though. I might have to get a bit more lighting in here. And I might put a few crates and boxes and things around this side, since he's the overseer. Yeah, why the fudge not? We'll put that one in. You can't actually loot this one, even though it's under storage, which is a bit of an oddity. And I could put in some barrels, though, that you can loot. That could be an idea. Sweet. And I could put in one of those green boxes, maybe. Yeah, why not? Yeah, just as a bit of extra eye candy and a little bit of extra stuff to loot. Yeah, brilliant. That looks kind of in keeping. And yeah, the lighting, I might put some pole lights in front of him. Yeah, hopefully he won't dance on them. But yeah, it could be a treat for the eyes if he does. Right, I need the refiners in here as well, chums. Let's go into here. Let's go grab 2 large refiners and 2 medium refiners. And you know what? I'm going to stick it onto the side of the blueprint machine. Make them look like they're connected. Will this work? I think it will. And that looks kind of nice. No, let's put it over there just a tad more. Boom. And then let's link this one onto here. Now, chums, we're getting the bubble vat soon. And we're also going to hopefully get bubble pipes. And I'm thinking if I've got these on the end here, these medium refiners, maybe on the last medium refiner, I might be able to put a bubble pipe coming off the edge of it. So yeah, you see like it's got that last flange. I'm lining these 2 flanges up right now. So flange to flange. Now the left hand flange that has nothing connected to it, I'm thinking if I can get one of those sort of U-shaped sort of, or L-shaped sort of flange bubble pipes coming off of it, that'd look freaking ace, wouldn't it? Heck yes. Or maybe even just put a bubble vat on the end, who knows. But there we go, I think that looks pretty good, and yes, I can interact with all of those. Have I put those around the right way? Yes, I have. Brilliant, they look sweet and dapper. Now, it'd be nice if you could put an antimatter sort of gearing up thing here, but the only thing I have got that I could put against this wall, the only thing I've really got left, is the actual base cache. I can put a galactic trade terminal there, which would come in handy for selling junk that I don't need. And yeah, we've got this that we can stick here. Again, it's creative mode, so I don't actually need to sell anything really. But then if I send the frigates out on missions, then yeah, I need to be able to sell stuff. Oh, that's a point. I haven't made all the living quarters yet, chums, and all the storage area. That's going to be a combined jobby, that one. Yeah, I'm going to be doing the 2 at once. But this is looking freaking sweet, and I think that's pretty much all I need in this area. And it does look okay. Yeah, not so bad. I will revisit these areas. and probably add a little more to each of them. But I want to see how much sort of lag I get by putting in what I've put in so far on the full build. Because if things aren't rendering, I may just leave it as it is. Yeah, we need to put in his pole lights that I mentioned earlier. I think I got him a bit excited for those. So let's scale them up a bit so we can actually do some acrobatics. Yeah, look at him. He's going up on his tippy toes as I was scaling that one up. He can't wait to get on that pole. Yeah, as soon as we're gone, on goes his sequin thong and up he goes and down he goes. Yeah, like a little geck. Yeah. Doing pole dancing. I can't think of any other analogy to liken it to. I don't think there is anything else that comes close in the universe. There we go. A geck doing pole dancing. He can even jump from pole to pole with acrobatic style. Yeah. Trust me, this stuff happens when we're not watching. He's probably doing it right now. Okay, let's stick that light there. That'd be quite nice as well. A little bit of orangey light. That kind of works. Yeah, he looks out of breath. I think he was doing some acrobats just a second ago. We must have missed it. Right, I'm going to put one of these lights upon this wall. That gives it a little bit of white light against the orange light, and I think we've got probably enough light. Brilliant, and I think that's about it. I'm hoping you're liking this. I kind of like it. I think it's looking quite cool. And my favourite area so far is probably the teleporter area, to be fair. But I do like these other desks that I'm putting in. They are kind of gnarly. There's probably other things I could do. I mean, these are just general ideas. You can take these ideas, make them your own, and make something awesome. And if you do, tag me in it on Twitter. Heck yes. Anyway, you guys have been freaking awesome. See you again soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye again. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please hit a like and a subscribe. And I'd like to say a massive, great big thank you to all of my backers over on Patreon and over on YouTube membership. Thanking you, backers. And if you want to support this channel, just don't skip the adverts. That throws revenue down my avenue. Or yeah, just stay with Captain Steve that little bit longer and hit something on this screen. There's merch here now too.